Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to another monster video. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys the best team that players are using right now in Bounty Hunt, and this mainly focuses on League 8. So I hope you guys got to League 8, and today I'm going to go ahead and show you guys this team that's being used by almost every player. So I hope you guys are excited. If you are, make sure to drop a like, subscribe. Anyways, I'm going to get started. Now, surprise, surprise, this is actually a completely free-to-play team, so you do not have to purchase this bounty hunter if you don't want to. You can save yourself the 30 bucks, the 50, or even the 100 bucks. Although she did purchase a ring 0. But yeah, this team does not require the ring 5, so you don't have to purchase it if you don't want to. So the team that I'm talking about is this right here. This is your attacker. These are the skills that she is running. And then those are the runes, obviously, and here are the relics. I feel like maybe, you know what, maybe if you replace this with Baltar's Mask, I feel like that'll actually help out a lot more, because you're going to get even more strength from that, you know what I mean? A lot more strength. As you can see, there's Gekon. Gekon's still being used, by the way, so these are the skills that are being used. I'm not going to change anything. Here are the relics. And last but not least, we have Chani, or Tanai, whatever, however you want to pronounce it. So go ahead and use Tanai with your team strengths or whatever. Maybe for the amulets you can go with something that regenerates your stamina. So for example, this one would work out. And yeah, so this is basically the setup, guys. This is the team setup. I'm going to go ahead and do some attacks in just a second. I do want to give a huge shout out to Bunky for letting me borrow her account, by the way, one of my teammates. So huge thanks to her. Anyways, let's see if we could actually find this monster. Okay, we're gonna see if we could actually find this fugitive, and then we're gonna go ahead and attack and see how much damage you can deal with this team. Now, some players in my team are actually dealing up to 600 million damage. Okay, so it's quite a lot of damage, 400, 600 million, things like that. So let's see how much we can actually deal once I find this fugitive. Man, hold on, let's okay, it's right here then. Has to be. Oh, well, if it's pointing upwards, it's gotta be this then, right? Yeah, but that's not the fugitive though. It's just a bag. We haven't been notified that there's a fugitive near, so we're gonna have to continue flipping cards. Or I said cards, tiles. It remind me of a 72-hour challenge in a way. It's been a while since we had a 72-hour challenge, actually. Remember the good old 72-hour challenges? There used to be at least like once every probably month before like Legends passes were released. Man, those were the good old times, I've got to say. I really liked it back then. Maybe this? If it's not this, then it's up here. Okay. So there goes a green bag, and that's gonna contain tender cane, jelly, and Volmanoid, I think that's his name. Also, Bunky actually has this mythic already at rank 4, I believe, or something like that. Not sure what she meant by that, because they actually removed the free bounty hunt with drag bite. So she basically has 4,000 extra drag bite cells. I think she's talking about probably Gravitron, because I think she's probably like ranking that one up. That one's actually not that bad for, like, you know, Team Wars. Pretty good, but I'm pretty sure it's that. That's what she actually mentioned. But then there's also another 4,000 extra cells for the other bounty hunt. The previous bounty hunt killer, which was Dragblade. Not the previous. I meant like one of the previous, you know, bounty hunt exclusive monsters. But let's just go ahead and divide this into 2. Split it down here. Let's go with this. Oh, it's gotta be this then. Cool. We get the 50 gems, plus we get 250 coins. And now we're gonna go on a challenge. How much damage do you guys think will be our first hit? 128 million. Okay, 128 million, not bad. Not bad, not bad. So we dealt 2 million first. There goes the Megatons, as you guys can see. The Megatons apply to the enemy. So it doesn't matter if you use your sorry, not ultimate, the AoE skill, or even ultimate actually, because I believe his ultimate's actually an AoE skill. I'm talking about the attacker here in our team. So yeah, there goes 124 million right there with one hit, just like that. 124 million dealt. So even if you run any AoE skills, it won't be a bad idea, because the enemy will have Megatons anyways. So yeah, this is the single target, single massive, and then again, if you want to run an AoE skill, which she's not, but if you want to, you probably can. But we're gonna keep what we got though. So let's just play what we have. The only reason why it's said if you want to go with an AoE, you can go with it, is because in case if it does apply, well, there is the Megaton right there. Tane almost uses it every round, literally. Uses it almost every round, so you could probably take advantage of that and use an AoE skill and deal damage. Sometimes he does NER it, look at that. But you can still deal a good amount of damage if you run an AoE skill, I feel like. Oh, that was a heavy hit. You guys saw that damage? So this fugitive has a 1.7 billion life, which is very, very tanky. It's a lot of life. So I think this one has to be at least 200 million, right? Close to 200 million, probably like 170 something. Let's find out right now. We're about to find out right here. Okay, you guys ready? Let's see. Oh, 215. Wow. Over 200. So yeah, sometimes you deal 200 million, sometimes you deal 100 million, or sometimes you even deal like just a couple of million, which is bad. But sometimes when things go right, you can actually get very lucky and deal a lot of damage and get a lot of points, basically. So by that I mean like over 400, over... I feel like even 300 million will probably be a lot for some players, right? Oh, there we go. We got the ultimate. Sweet. It only dealt 3 million damage now. Alright, so we dealt 15 million only when we got our ultimate with the attacker. You know, Tane needs to use his ultimate. I feel like his ultimate's... Wait, what does his ultimate do again? I don't want to say anything that is probably false. You know? We can probably find out after this one. We'll find out after this. There goes some of the damages. Gulp, okay, last round. And there goes that damage. Anytime kicks in, anti-fire, and defeat. Okay, so 57 million off of that. Now, if we head over to... I want to see your ultimate too. So this removes positive stats at trade tables and then have... Oh, see, that's not good though, because you don't want to remove the Megataunt there. That is not that good. What about your ultimate? Just trade disables and block positive status effect. So none of their ultimates is really that useful, really. I just wish his ultimate didn't like PER. That way you could actually deal a lot of damage when the Megataunt's applied. Let's challenge it again. I hope it's a lot of damage here. Oh, okay. I think that was a good amount, no? It looked like it was. So we're about to find out right here. Okay, so there goes the Megataunt. And let's see what Gekon does. Damage boost, I see. 29 million right there. And here goes the final. Let's see what happens. So I wonder if his Megataunt's going to be gone. It doesn't really matter because all the attacks are single target anyways. 47 million. 47 million right there. I don't think this was that much. Probably like close to 100 million. Close to 100 million, which was 80. Okay. Alright. You're getting Drakbite cells. You're also getting his Agent cells. And there's another monster as well. Oh, looks like this one actually is good. You guys saw that? You saw how like the life went from whatever, like this 900 million. It went low. So this right here, there goes 100 million right there with that one hit. And then let's see what the final round's gonna look like. So we've already dealt 100 million. Oh, 200. So basically around 200 million. Probably like 250. Oh, 216 actually. Okay. Velvet Tom. That's a monster. So you're gonna get Velvet Tom cells. You're also gonna get Azagin cells as well. So again, this is a free-to-play team that you can actually use. I mean, everybody or almost everybody should actually have access to the fire attacker, right? He is available in the books. You just have to get the monsters that are required to get him, and then from there, obviously, if you rank those specific monsters, you can actually rank him up as well because you obtain cells for it. So I feel like almost everybody has it. So the Anticipation Hater actually helps against Anticipation, which is pretty nice. And then on top of that, I don't know if the Megataunt is that useful, really. I would say the Taunt Hater does help, though. The fact that the Taunt Hater is there, you know what I mean? But again, if you want to run like an AoE skill, that'll probably help. But we're just gonna stick with all the single targets for now. almost every battle is basically close to 100 million, which is not that bad. But then sometimes you get those good hits that are a couple 100 million. And again, some players are dealing over 300 million, you know, with this setup. So you just have to get lucky. Everything needs to go right, and you can deal that much damage. He's very close to dying. He is. Oh, look at that. These are the last few hits right here. So he has 369 million HP remaining. If we could deal like 100 million right here and then another 267 or something right after, that'll be pretty nice. So he should be around 200 actually after this final attack right here. Yeah, so he's around 291, which is actually 300. So 300. It's gonna take maybe just a few attacks. Imagine he just like dies right here. Oh, never mind. This is probably another 30-40 million, I think. Okay. There goes the guard down hater. And then you're getting the anticipation hater, the damage boost, megatons, you get that taunt hater, you know what I mean? That actually helps out a lot. So it's actually not a bad setup at all. It is a nature monster, so fire attacker does help. Alright. And is this the final? No, it's not. Wow, we're dealing such low damage near the end. That's not good. We're not getting lucky right now, is what I'm trying to say. Sometimes, or most of the time, Bounty Hunt's all about luck, really. If things go in your favor, you know what I mean? Because you can't control your monsters. So, we're about to see when this monster dies. 26 million right there. I'll be happy with 70 million every time. That's probably not too much for you guys, but hey. Especially like right now near the end, it's barely doing any damage. So give me that 70 million every time and we'll be done within like 4 or 5 attacks or less. Migbo's anniversary skill. There's goes buzzed. Okay, 160 million right there. 160. Can we deal 200 right here, please? Let's just deal 200. Let this be I was gonna say let this be the final hit. I guess not. This is probably 64 million, so it's left with like 100 million or something. It's alright. There goes taunt hater. Sweet. 11 million. I was expecting a little more, but okay. Alright, there goes snitch brand. See, I wish I had that earlier with the taunt hater and the damage boost together, with anticipation hater on top. Can we deal 100 right here? That's probably like half of it. Maybe that's probably like 40 or 50 right here. Probably somewhere around there. But hey, at least we got to whatchamacallit, 100 million. We got below that. I just hope nobody actually steals this final hit because the monster is pretty low. It's only 63 million. I don't want anybody to take it. Come on. Collect, fight. This should be the final hit. Please tell me it is. Beautiful. So this right here is 65.9 million. And we take it down and we get all the rewards. Finished off first. I mean, it's not a bad team as a free-to-play, right? So if you guys don't have access to the Bounty Hunt exclusive, I would say use the setup. Use it, take it to your advantage, and use it. There we go. Collect and move on to the next. 1,500 coins on top. So not bad at all. Anyways, guys, that's going to be pretty much it for today's Monsters Bounty Hunt video. I hope this video was, helpful, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you want to see more Bounty Hunt videos like this in the near future, make sure you drop a like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below your favorite part of the video, and I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.